r/AskReddit. Who is a fictional villain you'd have sex with in a heartbeat? Mystique. You got me fucked up if you think I'm not tearing that ass up while she's blue. But her blue form doesn't have any orifices. Source: paused X-Men a lot as a kid. She opens them on command. Silly. This is the best answer. I bet sex with Mystique would be on a whole other level. Aris from the DreamWorks Sinbad movie. She's basically the only reason to watch that film. Xenia from GoldenEye. Popped my first awkward boner when she was squeezing dudes to death with her thighs when I was like 7 or 8. Villanelle. Felica Hardy, the Black Cat. Especially from the old Spider-Man cartoon, where she is fucking shredded. She could step on me. The devil from the movie Bedazzled, Elizabeth Hurley. I remember watching this movie as a horned up teenager thinking, forget Allison, make some wishes to hook up with the devil. Magneto when he's younger, like when he meets Charles. Michael Fassbender as Eric Lenscher, all day long. Jaffa and Imhotep from The Mummy. Lust from FMA. Probably Slant from Berserk also. Ditto on Lust. I wouldn't mind having those scratches up and down my back. Anakin, but I'll have the high ground. Mazikeen in Lucifer, but not sure she's a villain or not. Lucifer in Lucifer, but same problem there. Shego. Was 100% expecting this, or else I would have said it myself, and I feel it in my bones. The blue angry chick from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Damn is she hot. That's Karen Gillan. Also so goddamn hot in Doctor Who. Skeletor. Just so I could tell He-Man that I actually have the power because I just fucked his nemesis. He'd be a good bone, for sure. Bellatrix Lestrange. I can't tell whether you're brilliant or crazy. Can't a person be both? Venom. Imagine what that tongue could do. You seen the trailer for the second movie? Carnage deep throat kills a man. Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean. I like how he eats apples. Mads Mikkelsen as Hannibal Lecter. My first thought as well. As long as you're polite, he probably won't kill you. And murder cannibalism aside, he's far too polite himself to be a bad lover. Hela from Thor Ragnarok. The disheveled look with deep eyeshadow. Fuck. Tattered cloths and heavy eyeshadow. Plus she crushes a hammer in the first minute on screen. The heart wants what the heart wants. The Darkling from Shadow and Bone. That man knows how to enter a scene and wear the fuck out of a cape. Esdeath from Akane ga Kill. Holy shit. That button-up shirt scene. Crowley from Supernatural. Harley Quinn. Both in Margot Robbie form and any other. Gladys. Don't judge. Lenore from Castlevania. No hesitation. Jesse from Team Rocket. I'm pretty sure Team Rocket is a package deal. Loki. Of course it's Loki. I'll let him do terrible things to me, but I also wanna rest his head on my lap and caress his hair. I mean, I'm not gay, but Loki is Loki. Maleficent. Or any other villain Angelina Jolie is willing to play. Pretty much any vampire, except a Twilight one. Loki. Bucky Barnes. He was a villain at one point. Dexter Morgan. Again. Gray area on if he was truly a villain. Also Quicksilver. In Marvel he was kind of a villain before he came around in the end. Perry Wright from Big Little Lies. Nearly the whole cast from Westworld, since they're all villains at one point or another. Commander Fred Waterford from Handmaid's Tale. And the weirdest one yet for me, the Sheriff of Nottingham played by Alan Rickman. Jane Grey from My The Dark Phoenix Attempts. Spike from Buffy. Giles was bad for a hot minute, right? Can I say Giles? This is the one. I was scarily obsessed with this show as a preteen, and totally in love with Spike. Recently, I decided to give the series another watch. The scene where Spike is first introduced in the second season had me swooning like a schoolgirl again. Sexiest character of all time. Charmcaster from Ben 10. Huzzah, a man of quality. So happy someone remembered her, and not only Gwen. What an underrated character. Tylee. She was bustin' at the beach. I knew long before the beach, to be honest. She's just such a happy person. I was totally in love with her as a kid. That episode awakened something in 11-year-old me. I'm not gay, but I'd do the Goblin King from Labyrinth in a heartbeat. I think most would give you a pass. Klaus Michelson from The Vampire Diaries / The Originals. I'm a straight man and Klaus even stirs something inside me, haha. Captain Hook hands down. The answer to this question has been Azula since I was like 13. Pylian Minghua from The Legend of Korra. Khal Drogo. Maybe I'm weird, but I'd also like to do Viserys. Wouldn't mind being a sandwich with both of them on either side. Killmonger. Ripped for your pleasure. Vegeta. I would kill for him. I'm a straight woman, but Harley Quinn is still getting it. Thanos. Come get it, purple muscle daddy. Moriarty from the modern Sherlock Holmes. Andrew Scott has a charisma in every role he plays, but put him in a villainous role. Goddamn. Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, specifically the version from part 3. So mostly Jonathan Joestar, then. Lady Dimitrescu. She's my type in a nutshell. Tall, curvy, hot, could pick me up if she wanted to. It took way too long to find this answer. If I had $1 for every time I thought about fucking Lady Dimitrescu or Heisenberg, or both, at the same time, I'd be the richest person alive. I want a woman who will literally kill me. Like, crush my head like a grapefruit. I want to be scared. I'd kill Paddington with my bare hands for a night with Millicent Clyde. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Call me a weeb, but either Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist or Haruko from FLCL. They'd both kill me. I wouldn't stop them. Ursula. Don't kink shame people. Raina Braun or Bertold Hoover from Attack on Titan. Kilgrave. Manipulate my mind please. Professor Snape. Yup. While all my friends were squealing over Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, I was imagining detention in potions class. Quinn Morgendorfer. Daenerys Targaryen. Jareth. Catwoman. Killmonger. Kilgrave. Deadpool, if you could call him a villain. Cillian Murphy's Scarecrow. Loki. Draco Malfoy. The Master and Missy. Billy Hargrove. James Spader in most of his roles. Tyler Durden. Regina George. Dear God, Regina George. Zuko with hair. I hate to say it, but Scar. Bring on the furry jokes. I know what I said. Carmen Sandiego. You'll have to find her first. Patrick Bateman. Patrick Bateman the character would be a terrible lay. Constantly worried if he was doing it right, if he looked okay, how he compared to others, whether you were prettier / thinner / smaller / a better accessory than anyone the other clones had. Half hard from all the drink and drugs, and with all those push-ups and preening he probably smelled like stale sweat and Drac Noir. Bleh. But Christian Bale? That's worth a second consideration. Doofenshmirtz. If I had a nickel for every time I read that someone wanted to fuck Doofenshmirtz, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Melina from MK4, as long as she keep the mask on, we are good. General Hux from the newer Star Wars movies, a generally horrible person, but a damn fine looking one. Talia al Ghul. The Penguin. Danny DeVito was basically a sex god anyhow. Daenerys, Emilia Clarke, Cersei, Lena Headey, and Marguerite, Natalie Dormer, all from Game of Thrones. Natalie Dormer in the California seasons of Penny Dreadful. Okay. Natalie Dormer in fuck all anything. I'm straight and female, but she is my one and only fence jumper. I'm not sure this really counts, but Emma Stoner's Cruella de Vil. Cruella isn't exactly a villain in that movie, but my god, I've never seen such strong top energy in my life. Lord Farquaad. Bane. Arguably not really a villain. I had to scroll way too far for the only correct answer. I had just broken up with a man-child who cried all the time, and whose best friend was his mom. When I went to see DKR and Bane's admittedly unhealthy, raw, aggressive testosterone-fueled masculinity just about made me snail trail right out to my seat. No one fucks like Gaston. Deadpool. I'm not the same as before. Whisper super penis. The Joker. Dark Knight. This would be such a terrifying adrenaline rush. I've never really thought about it, but I think I'd be into it. Ygritte is a villain, right? You know nothing. Negan from The Walking Dead. Easy. Natasha Romanoff in Iron Man. And that's the end of the video. Who is a villain you'd have sex with in a heartbeat? Leave it down in the comments. While you're at it, like and subscribe so that you never miss a Reddit mate video.